the day. I got silver.
Roovish.
Another pull tab.
A little bit bouncy, but it's deep and got a good tone. It's hitting in the 90s and it's 8-9 inches deep. All in the middle line there. Not jumping up into the Ferris. See what it is. Testing out this new shovel here. Had to replace my NX6. It's called the Excalibur. Don't hear anything yet. Did I get it out? Don't hear nothing. Still in there. It's on this edge of the hole right here. A bit deeper. Should be able to hear it now. There we go. That is pretty deep. Almost a full with the pin pointer there. Full length, I mean. Show me something good. Didn't get it. Got it that time. What do we got? Got a weedy. Got a 1945. All right. Might be some silver in this area. Weird tone. Mixed bag here. 6-7 inches deep. The two targets in the same hole. Some junk in there with a coin probably. Oh yeah, right there I see it. There was a coin in there. Let's see what we got. Another wheat cent. That was really jumpy. There must be some iron or slaw or some junk in there with it. Might be another coin in there, I don't know. Can't see a date on this one yet. I'll have to get that cleaned up later. Definitely a wheat though. 2 wheats, no silver yet. On to the next. Hitting the 90s max on depth. Sounds pretty good. Right there it's hitting, well, still hitting 90s. Depth gauge maxed out. Some of the better tones I've heard today. Freaking roots every time. Sorry, I think I hit the camera there. Don't hear anything yet. Shovel. Deeper the better. Could be a silver. No, actually it's out. We flipped it out somewhere. I don't see nothing shiny. Wait a minute. Yes I do. Yes I do. Oh yeah, what is that? That's a big silver. That's another Standing Liberty! That's 2 in 1 week. We just found one of these a few days ago at the old fairground spot. And another one without a date. I know most of them hardly ever have dates on it, but it's got the 3 stars, so it's not a type 1. Maybe we'll try the old acid trick again, just see if we can pull a date off of it. Yeah, I can't even make out a beginning of a number on this one. Don't know if the acid trick will work on it or not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on how worn out they are. This one's got quite a bit more wear than the other one had. Man, that's awesome. Standing Liberty. 2 in 1 week. Alright, let's see if we can that's funny too, because that was an accident. I just come over here and swept this hole because I was going down here and there's a bunch of thorn bushes right there. I'm like, oh crap, I'm just gonna turn around and go back around this way. And as I turned to come back around this way, I happened to hit this high tone right here. So if the thorn bush wasn't in the way, I was gonna go down there and I would have missed it. That's pretty awesome. We'll see if we can get a date off it later. We're gonna try the trick again. On to the next. Here we go again, 90s, 8 inches. About 5 minutes ago, I was right over in that area, pulled that Standing Liberty. Deep 90s. See if we can see some more shinies in the 90s. Oh, I hear something. It's not 8 inches, it's probably about 6. in there. I think. Yep, it's in there. I don't see shiny. Nope. Nope. Penny. Weedy. We got another weedy. That's 3 wheats and 1 stand liberty. Oh, look at that. Nice color on that one. I like when they come out looking like that. 37. Cool. I'm gonna stay in this spot for a while. We're finding some old stuff right here. We appear to be in a little hot zone here. Nectar sector. I just turned the camera off from digging this weedy right here. And now I got another high zone right here next to it. Maybe 3-4 feet away. Same deal, bouncing 80s up into the 90s, deep. This one's reading about 10. Let's see if we can hear it. I like that wide blade on the spade. My other one didn't have the wide blade. I like it a lot better. It's easier to dig plugs. I might do a review of that before I finish this video. Come on, show me something shiny. Yes. It's deep. That's the length of that pinpointer. Come on, silver. She's down there. Did we get it? Oh, really? Should be in here. Yeah, we got it that time. Show me a silver rim. Oh, look at there! Look at there! It's another silver rim. Definitely not quarter size, but man, we are in a hot spot here. Merc. Manticore getting them deep again today. $41 merc. Nice looking one too. Look at that baby. Alright. That was just a few feet from that wheat penny. Maybe 20 feet away from the walking liberty. Stand liberty. So we're in a little hot zone here. I'm gonna start gridding this out a little bit better instead of going all willy-nilly. See what else we can find. That's pretty good. And 80s, 90s. Pegged, depth. I actually walked away from the area where I found them 2 silvers a minute ago. I walked that way and started to come back this way. Now I'm getting into the good targets again. Might have been a little bench or picnic area right here. This might be another silver. Little honey hole. Nectar sector. Oh, I'm wrapped up in the thorn bush. Ow. see a root. Yeah, there's a big root. It's 3 roots. Must be in between these 3 roots right here. Let's see if we can hear it. Don't hear anything. It's out. I don't think it's out because this is a lot deeper than that. Yeah, it's deeper. We're going to have to bust through these roots. Sorry for the bounciness. Gotta get through these roots. There we go. This thing cuts through pretty good. I think I should be able to hear it now. That's over 10. Might have flipped it out. That's over 10. That's like 13 there. Still don't hear it. Where is this thing? Can't be deeper than that. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I flipped it on this side of the hole, look. Accidentally flipped it right there next to me, didn't see it. It's not shiny though. Well, it didn't work for a wheat penny. 19 40 194. How'd that make it worse? .44 1944 during the war. 44 during the war. Alright, let's find some silvers. Some more silver. Is 8 inches. Gonna be a penny. Probably a memorial. I don't know if that's 8 inches or not. It's be close. Yeah, it's about 7 or 8. What is that? Token? Got part of a token? Look at there. It's gonna be one of those soap tokens, I believe. Yeah. Laundry soap. Good for one free cake, it's gonna say. I found a lot of these hunting all the ghost towns and stuff over the years. Shame it's not in whole condition because it's in good shape. It's just been cut in half. Alright, I'll see if I can find the rest of it, but I doubt it. Pretty cool find. Those date back to the 40s. Let's see what else we can find out here. Really choppy one here. It's hitting the 90s, but tone is not great. It's choppy. There's a little bit of a blip up into the top of the Ferris region there. I'm not sure. Guess worth digging. I think it's gonna be something iron. Does sound fairly decent one way though. Right there sounds good. It's hit 90s. Could be a coin. It's in with the old nail. So we gotta dig it. When in doubt, dig it out. Said it was about 10 inches. Whoa. I can hear it there. What's up, you? Didn't get it. Wait, yeah, I did. It's out. Sweetie. It's a deep weedy. That was at the end of this plug right here. That's every bit of 10, 9 maybe. I think it goes up to 8. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah, how old is this one? 19. $29. Where's that 39? 39. 19. I think. Yeah, 39. Alright. Another weed in the park. Let's get some more silver. Pretty sure I see a silver rim. Didn't have the camera on because it came in low, like around 80, 82. Might have been on edge, I'm not sure. It's gotta read its edge, so probably a rosy. No, it's merc. 2 mercs and a Stand Liberty so far today. 42. 42. I'm back in that little honey hole spot. Right in there's where I found those other 2 silvers. I just spent the last hour and a half walking around the rest of some of these trails, checking different spots out, and wound up right back here and found another silver. So I'm just gonna hang around here for a little bit while longer. On the other side of the trail here, maybe there's some more over here. That's 3 silvers and what, 3 or 4 wheats so far. Alright, let's find a few more. mid 70s, 6 inches to be a wheat. Yep, there she is. Right in the path. 51. 1951 wheat. Find some more. Size 6 inches. Wheat penny. It's out. It was right at the bottom there. That's what it is. If wheat pennies were worth as much as silver coins, I would be rich. Oh, can't see a date on that one. I hate when they turn that reddish color. It's hard to read anything on them. It's like 1940 something, I think. Yeah, I think I see a 194. Can't make out anything after that. Check it out the loop later. It's getting late. This might be the last target. I'm not sure yet. See if we find anything on the way out of here. Alright, the sun is getting low. I'm going to do a quick wrap up here. Oh, my battery is low too. Check that out. That's just from today. Last 4 hours out here at this spot. And how you guys think the Manticore is doing? You tell me. Looks pretty good. But I want to talk about this shovel before we go. This is called the Excalibur. I believe it's 31 inches tall. Or is it 36? 31 or 36. Anyway, it's the same length as my old NX6. If you heard me talking in the last, not the last video, one before that, I broke my NX6 shovel. That is the 5th shovel I've broken. So far, this one, I love the wide spade on it. It digs a much nicer, cleaner plug. Having the wide spade is a lot easier to dig. And these serrades are a lot better on this shovel than what was on the NX6. They cut through the roots a little bit better. Supposedly, I think this is the first time I've ever heard about, because Chase and his buddy John use these Excaliburs. I hadn't heard of it before that, but I decided to give one a try because John welded my NX6 up, but I went ahead and ordered one as a backup just in case it ever broke again, and I've been using this just to test it out. But anyway, the NX6 has lasted me for the last 3 or 4 years because it's built like a beefcake. I mean, that thing, if you have a problem swinging a heavy detector, then that shovel's not for you because it is heavy, but it is beefed up. The problem that I don't like with this model of shovel, and almost 90% of them are all the same, they have the same design with this gooseneck. going into the underside of the kick plate here into the blade, and that's good for, you know, people that only dig fields, people in the UK that only dig soft field dirt or whatever. But up here in the north, a lot of times, you know, we're digging in half frozen ground. We're putting a lot of force pulling back, trying to get a frozen plug out, and this right here will end up every time at some point will bend that way, and then you'll try to bend it back into place, and then a few hunts later it'll bend again, and then eventually it just snaps. But the NX6 is all beefed up right here. They have the whole thing completely welded solid, and what ended up happening is well, every one of these shovels, when you first get them, they tell you right on the instructions. I mean, it says do not use that as a pry bar, not made to be a pry bar. But sometimes you can't help it, like up here with the frozen ground, and sometimes you get a silver signal deep in the ground that just happens to be under a piece of concrete or brick or something, and you just gotta pry it out. What are you gonna do, leave the silver there? No. But anyway, every one I've broke is because of this gooseneck. They've all broke. 2 long handled leshes I broke because of that gooseneck, right? The gooseneck. 2 of the orange long handled whites, whenever they made their long handled diggers. I don't know if they actually make those anymore because those were total junk. They bent without much pressure on them at all. They sucked. Broke 2 of those, broke 2 leshes. The NX6 that I just broke the other day only broke because I've been putting so much force on it for so long, prying things out of the ground for the last 4 years, that it finally snapped the blade in half itself. It didn't actually snap at the neck because it's so beefed up. So I mean, the NX6 is probably the best one that I've used so far. Hopefully this one holds up. Chase says that it's really good, and the guy, if anything goes wrong with it, the guy that sells these, I think supposedly will fix them for free and get it back to you. But I don't know, I don't get paid to do reviews or anything. I just call it as I see it, and we'll see how this turns out the more I use it. I'm going to start using this as my main shovel now instead of my NX6, and I'll just keep the NX6 on a backup in case this one goes down, because the NX6 is all welded back up now, thanks to John. Yeah, I just wanted to get a quick rundown of this new shovel I'm using here. Also, I had them powder coat it fluorescent bright green because I can't tell you the number of times that I have got excited about finding some silver or seed or something, and I run off to tell somebody and realize, oh crap, I forgot my long handled digger, and we're out in the middle of the woods somewhere and I can't find it. I've lost a couple that way. I lost a couple of leshes that way also. So bright green, I'll be able to see that thing clear across the field somewhere. Alright, that's it for today. The Manticore is doing awesome. That is well over a dozen silvers so far with it, and tons of wheats and Indians, and lots of cool relics. I only had it, I don't know, what, a month or 2? I've had it for a couple months, but I've only really been using it for a month because it's been freezing. But yeah, it's doing phenomenal. That's the second stand of Liberty this week. We're gonna see if we can pull a day off that later. So till next time, see you guys later. Said I was done. On the way back to the truck, I just pulled out another wheatie, trying to get out of here. My battery's almost dead anyway. Got less than 10% left on it. This is I don't know what, wheat number 8, 7, 8 for the day. Looks like an old one. $10. 1910. That is an old one. Dang. Sold this wheat out of here so far. Not too far from where I found that Barber Dime. Like right over there, 1913 Barber Dime. Alright, I'm going to the truck. If I get another signal that's silver, I'll turn the camera on. If not, this will be the last target of the day. See you guys later. Well, I'm down here in my shop working on this Stand Liberty. See if I could pull something off of it. And it's not cooperating as much as the last one did. I think I've put acid on this thing probably 6 or 7 times now. And the date didn't want to stay on it. I think I briefly brought it out. And I got it captured on my phone camera. But whenever I gave it the last rinse and touched it with my finger, it kind of just disappeared. But I think I know what it is now. I believe it's a 1920. I got a fairly good picture of it that I think I can show you. But I was just using my acid, pat dry, put some more acid on again, give it a rinse, pat dry, acid, pat dry, acid, until you can make out at least a number or two. And a 0 popped out at me first, so I knew it was probably either 20 or 30. And like I said in the last video, you don't ever want to do this if you have any value more than scraps to your silver coins. The ones I find, they all go in my binder, all the coins that I find, and they're probably going to be there till I die, so I don't care. But if you are out in the field and you find a no date Stand Liberty, you definitely want to flip it over first and look and see if it's got these. See if you can see it on this camera. Get out of the light. These 3 stars right here underneath the back of the eagle. If it does not have 3 stars right there, that means it's a Type 1 1916, and they are worth quite a bit of money, so you don't want to do any kind of cleaning to it. Don't touch it at all, because collectors will know that's a 1916 just because it doesn't have those stars. As long as it's got 3 stars and it's a Type 2, it's 1917 and on. And this does not have a mint mark down here in the corner, so I know it's a Philadelphia. And I believe the only semi-key date Philadelphia's out of the whole run. They didn't make very many Stand Liberties. I think it was 1916, the Type 1, and also the 1921P. That's the only 2. And I believe I got the date 1920 off of this. And I'll show you the pictures. Also, while I'm down here, if you guys like coins and jewelry, this is some of the cool coin ring jewelry that I make out of 1921 Morgans. I try to use the most common ones, so I'm not running history too much. Double-sided coin rings. Go to my website, coincrafters.net. Coincrafters.net. I got bracelets, necklaces, rings, just about anything I turn into jewelry out of old coins. Indian head penny necklaces, Morgan dollar rings, Walking Liberty rings. Go check it out. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. See you next time.